Hello, guys. And I've just realized that planner is in the wrong place on the camera. I don't know what's happened, but people have moved places. I'll sort that out as we do our introductions. So welcome back to FPL IQ. And today is the last show of the season. So we're going to have, at the start, just a quick general chat about our feelings about the season. And then we will discuss what each of us has one proposal on how we think FPL, the game itself, could be improved. And then we're going on to a quiz created by Lucien. So we'll start with Ryan. Ryan, how you do? But just as a general introduction before we get into the FPL stuff, how are you feeling?
Not too bad. It's good to have the season over and done with. So I'm looking forward to just chatting, having fun here. I'm looking forward to Lucien's quiz. Let's see what he has in store. But yeah, it's good to have the season over.
I'm just jigging this around, putting them in the right place. Now, Tien, I think you were our... What was your final rank, Ryan, again?
Let me actually check. It's like 180, 190, 180 because I sold Isaac on the last day.
That's 180, 190. That's pretty good after... When was that wildcard decision for you that really sort of changed the...
I think what went wrong... Oh, so I wildcarded in 35.
Yeah.
But I think everything went crazy game week 27, 28. From there, like the free hit and everything just like...
fell into place.
Yeah. Oh, well, it is what it is.
Well, I finished like 8. I was 780k, I think I finished in the end. I sold Isaac because he was leaked to not play, and I never was going to sell Isaac. But it is what it is. It just sums up my season quite nicely, to be honest. And Lucien, how you doing, mate? You said it's getting to exam season at school. Been busy?
Yeah, that's not important. I have been consuming a lot of different types of contents just to, find a different angle of presenting stuff. So, I'll give credit where credit is due later on when I introduce the quiz. But really, I've been doing everything from binge watching Bluey to marble racing to evangelism, and yeah, I'm all over the place. Just looking forward to. Oh yes, my mini league in our school has concluded, and I was defeated in the final by 2 points. We had the award ceremony today. I bought trophies and medals, and yeah, it's nice. It's nice to give out trophies for people who played all the way, and yeah, we've completed our inaugural school league season 1. Very glad about that.
I just want to double check if any of you guys listen to the audio on the stream. How is it? Because when you guys talk, my microphone pipes up, and I really don't know. I don't know why it is. Because I've got my earphones in. But yeah, if it's a problem, let me know. Just want to go back. I forgot to ask, what was your final rank, Tien, again?
Me?
Yeah, what was your final rank?
60,045. So let's go with top 60k.
Well,
yeah, it's alright.
It's just worked out perfectly. The fact that we all have different play styles, we all have different ideas, and how our ranks have like there's a huge range of like 60k to Lucien. Did you make it in the top million in the end?
No, because of Isaac, so no.
Yeah. So, but we've got a good rate. So again, I think that's a really good aspect. So let's just go into our just general quick thoughts about the season itself. Look, it's easy to sit here and say I have a bad rank and it was a bad season, but I was saying that in the mid-20s game weeks when I was like 200k, and we kind of tailed off at the end with even our streams because we were just chatting to each other in general, and we were just like, personal things happen and just work builds up over this sort of time of the year as well. But what had really happened is just, I don't know, I still can't quite put my finger and I think this is a bigger question for TM because he's had a very successful season. I still can't quite put my finger on what it is that just took away the enjoyment for me. Even when I was doing quite well, around 200k, you know, two-thirds of the way through the season, it just didn't feel like it was hitting the spot as much. That could just be something like in my personal life that's affecting me, but my players that were doing well, I didn't really celebrate it, and I was getting more down about the weeks when I wasn't doing particularly well. It felt like every time I had a great game week, everyone had a great game weeks kind of thing. I still can't put my finger on it. It just was not an enjoyable season for me at all. It was a really punishing season to go against the template. And you look at like the analytics leagues, and isn't it like the top 5 leagues, private leagues in the world, something like, they're all like analytic, like they got every, then they'll always say about variance and this and that, but like this definitely just felt like at the start of this season when we discussed about how AI is taking over FPL and algorithms and you know, basically paying people to make your FPL decisions. It just unfortunately came to pass that this season it was perfect, because if you did that, you've probably finished with a really, really solid, impressive rank. And I know that's something none of us do. So Tien's managed to do a lot of success this season, and Ryan as well, from not following those kinds of decisions. But it just felt, I think that's why and when we talk about the one way to improve FPL, I think my way might help that, is as soon as you had a differential, they were gone. And they became template, like, almost immediately. But yeah, just was not a fun season for me. We started to do fewer streams, large in part because of me, because I just didn't play the game. I even said in what was a game week 35, 36, I just sold Gabriel, but I had Mikolenko injured on my bench, and I didn't even notice. That's the attention span FPL had me at towards the end of the season, because I just completely fell out with it. I'm sure that spark will come again over the summer, but for me, just I don't know. So Ryan, what do you think or feel about this season?
So how do you put this? I guess, having watched your season as well, Rob, I think you started off really well as well. I guess I'll put it down to injuries as well. You had an extremely bad
facts.
slice of injuries.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah. So I think I remember calling your team once Flag FC as well, because there were just too many flags every week. So I mean, it's easy for us to look here and go, oh, rank so and so rank wasn't that great, so and so had a good rank, but like we don't see what were the reasons for all of that ended up in that kind of situation. So you had an extremely bad luck in terms of injuries and whatnot. And I think now we obviously said the analytics leagues did really well this season. I think usually there's a decent portion of like, I don't know if it's just the player base getting better and better, and that's why the analytics leagues are doing well. But I would also probably put it down to generous pricing from FPL this season, which allowed everyone to get like that very strong template. And every time I went against the template, I just got like, I remember telling Pete from FPL side, I'd like take a baseball bat and the template is just smashing me every single time I go against the template. Because everyone can afford it and it's so cheap, and they kept doing well as well. The differential players just did not step up. Only a few times you would see like Branthwaite as a differential, he stepped up, and then the moment the doubles came, he was no longer differential as well. So there were situations where just the template continued to do well. So I guess if pricing next season is done a bit more better, where not every single player or every single good player is affordable, then maybe we can there's a bit more variance. That was one of the issues. And then obviously injuries didn't help. And then leaks are another matter.
And this was the first season when we got the really big added stoppage time, right? So defenders became a lot less viable, and some of the old guards like your Trents and your Robos at the back weren't performing too. So I think it was a strange season. And I do still look forward to the next season. I always try and look forward for the next challenge, because I just don't think I can get as unlucky with injuries as I did last year. And I'll maybe just do more template plans. But I don't want to do that. That's not the kind of manager that I am. Even when I started to just do hits and stuff, Tien was like, yeah, "Here he is, back again to his old ways." Because why not? Tien, so again, we don't always look at rank, but decisions were solid throughout the season, really good rank. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but it didn't feel like at times you were jumping for joy with the game this year. What's your take back now? You look back at the season.
I think I mean, if you look at the rank, it's fine. But it's more like how you get there, as well. Like, if you start off badly and then sort of, you go and work your way up and then you finish strongly, you'll feel slightly better than, like, the other way, like folklore yourself, right? You started off very well because you got a pretty good, successful bench boost in game week 1, right? I think you were like 3,000 or something in game week 1, which is really good. Like, naturally you would be able to think that you could, continue on, but then, when you drop from there, it just make it harder. And the biggest thing this season for me is like the team leagues. Right, basically you start off game week 1, the Gabriel and Saliba league in game week 1. It started off so badly for a lot of us as well, because we didn't have that news, or a lot of us didn't have that news, and it just set off on a very bad footing. And it's not just like a single game, right? It's multiple games as a result of that, as well. And it just continue on, like, throughout the season. There's so many game weeks where you've got team leagues that are in the middle of the night to early morning, where we didn't have access to because we decided to sleep just like normal people. And we got punished hard. And I think, I mean, I'm happy with my rank and the way I play. And I think this season I've set out to be a little bit more experimental as well with the way I play. I played, even early against template quite often. I didn't have someone to start with, like a lot of people did. Jump on Sterling and didn't have Saka for a big part of the season as well. And obviously I got punished. Those, I think, Son and Saka and Alvarez, some of the players that hurt me the most. And I think the fact that the analytics people really got off to a good start is because, they chose good players that expected to score good points, and they all scored good points. And some even like better than good as well. And it kind of like, they got a good start and they can stick with that. Whereas, for a lot of us, myself included, we try to be slightly different, and go for the differentials and try to fight against that. And yeah, every time I remember, like, there's a lot of weeks where the template captain didn't return, but then my differential captain didn't return either. So it's just like, well, you want to go against template, but then when it doesn't work, it hurts you a lot. But then when it in theory, should have worked, and it just didn't. It just make it a lot harder. Especially like toward the end as well. I got a pretty good run from after game week 25, where I got like 9 out of 10. So 9 green arrows in 10 game weeks. That included, like, game week 34, where I didn't have the free hit, but then I had a big green arrow because I got like the Mateta and as a captain as well. But then, straight after that, I went again hard in captaincy for like 2-3 weeks in a row, and 2 of those I got punished really, really hard. So I didn't regret the decision. It's just like the way I chose to play this year and try to experiment, try to see on the pen out, and it didn't work toward the end, but it added to the bit of enjoyment toward the end, because, like, sort of in the middle of season, sort of just yo-yo around the 700. And it just didn't feel the enjoyment. Like it just felt like a grind. Like every week you just it's like a grind to get through it, and then found some enjoyment to at the end and try to do something different. So yeah, I'm glad that it's over now. Having a month or two break and watching some football. I'm not going to play any other fitness again. I'm just going to watch football for football. And then yeah, we'll come back again.
Yep. Your voice goes a little bit quiet. I don't know if it's the mic or have you got your earphone in?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it felt like it was coming through your phone. I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
it
your
should
audio
does with
is
yeah. Okay.
I think when you turn away from the phone, your audio is not picked up as much.
Yeah.
So I guess you have to stay looking at the phone while you're talking.
Okay.
Lucien, final thoughts then for you? What's your overall feeling of the season?
No doubt my approach didn't work out. No regrets there. I spent New Year documenting every bad hit I made. So, I got what I deserve. But at the same time, I played for the people around me this season. I made some reckless decisions. I made some impulsive decisions. I made some really good decisions, like getting Neto, the Bournemouth keeper, as early as game week 8. But I mean, I like to bring up two different philosophies. I think that's far more important when we talk about, what we take pride in. Because I think, at least in terms of consuming FPL content, right? People only look at track record. I think if Tien doesn't tell people he's had like 3-4 digit rank finishes, nobody would really take people like that seriously. And that's just matter of fact. Well, that perception is matter of fact. But when you go down to the individual, logics of these content creators, right? You just ask yourself, why? Or, that is where I draw the line in the sand, in terms of reliance on AI and algorithms. Because I have conversations with people I know all the time about what can AI do, especially with, ChatGPT 4.0 now, right? What is it that AI cannot do that humans can still do? AI can pick our team. AI can make decisions for us. AI can tell us what's wrong with our logic. AI can even actually talk to us now. So, who knows, right? Maybe we'll have an AI panel member or something next season. But what I do know, especially from a teacher's perspective, is that if you use AI to do your work, you have no process. Zero. You just click button, results come out. And I think as people who try to avoid using algorithms and AI, we try to have a consistent logic or a consistent process that we fall back on so that we can self-correct. I think that's the other philosophy that I'd like, to propose to everybody. Like, look at all the FPL content creators out there, and then you ask yourself, why do you like them? Or at least, what is it about them, their core philosophies you like? You like safe players, go with Joe or uh, yeah. And then if you like more cavalier but within the template 30 players, you go Mark or something like that. Yeah. So I think that's where we should stand, having dignity in our choices really, so that if you like somebody and if you follow them, then at least you know why, and you'll be able to sleep at night knowing why you play FPL, and that's where your enjoyment is. So those are my thoughts.
So we'll get straight into the one thing that we think will improve, and we'll try and keep it brief, because I think the points I'll make is quite straightforward. So we're each going to propose. We all sort of agree and disagree with some things, and we all have many more ideas if we want. But for time's sake and just to keep it nice and concise, we're all going to put forward one thing in which a way in which we think FPL will be improved if they implemented our idea. So the simple one for me is price. sharper price increases. So we said at the start of the season how generous the pricing was for FPL. And the issue is the prices are done before the teams are really set, signings are made. So the key example for this one, the case study, is Cole Palmer, right? He started the season at 5 million. No one batted an eyelid because he was Man City's 5th choice winger at the time, right? So we all sat there, take Palmer out of it, we all sat there and we thought, well, we could have like a threemium. Don't look at it now. Try to cast your mind back to before the season started. Your likes of your Rashfords, your Brunos, your Sons, you know, people who had price cuts. Kane, when he was at Spurs before he moved to Bayern Munich. We were sat there saying we could get at least 2 easy premium. The pricing at the start of the season, everyone said this is easy. But it's really difficult to price because the likes of a Palmer might emerge. And I just think the best way is fine. If the prices seem a little bit cheap and at the start it's easy to do, get those prices higher. Cole Palmer is the highest price rising player in the game, and he only went at 1.3 million, and he is the top FPL player in the entire game. And he's 6.3 million. He only went at 1.3 million over the course of 38 game weeks, and for most of that he was a viable asset that you could have in your team. And he only went up 1.3 million and finished the top player in the entire game. So the reason why higher price hikes and try and make him a little bit more visible, none of this like artificially thing. I'm not getting into the whole Haaland not getting price drops for ages and stuff, right? But it also makes your template players matter. If you got on Cole Palmer early, like 3-4 game weeks early, you should have got him for 5 million. And everyone who jumped on in game week 9, 10, 15, 20, whatever, they should have to pay 8 million, 9 million, because you got there first. You guys know for most of this season, you know, on the live FPL, like rank clone, I had like no team in the entire game of FPL the same as mine. And in the last like 5 game weeks, I had like 450 same teams as mine because we could all afford it. So me bringing Isaac in before other people wildcarded him in became I know I transferred him out because of the leak, right? But for my rank, he was like 90%. But I got him in way before everyone else. So I just think that would improve the fact that an AI, for example, couldn't tell you weeks before to bring him in now, and then when they're 1-2 million more 5 weeks later, you can't buy them. And you're too late. You're gonna have to sell Salah. You're gonna have to sell Haaland. You're gonna have to sell Son, and make it that way instead of just going, oh well, Gordon ridiculously cheap, Palmer ridiculously cheap. Just get them. I don't need anyone else. So Gordon would have jumped up 1, 2, 3 million. Oh, well, I can't just sit here with Salah, Foden, Palmer, Son, Haaland, and all of that because I can't afford it anymore. So, yeah, that's it for me. Just make it a bit more transparent. Like, don't artificially do it. But I want higher price rises faster so that when you get on a template, on a differential, it's a differential that becomes valuable because a week, 2 weeks later, everyone's got the guy that you've got. Even in the cheaper ones where like Keller was going to be the goalkeeper for a couple of months, Edison's out and Ortega's the goalkeeper. Branthwaite, 4 million. What's Branthwaite finish the season on? 4.1, 4.2 million?
4.5, I think.
So all of these players, 4.5. All of these players should have become a lot more difficult to get if you didn't get them on early. So yeah, that's personally, I think, the way that I think could really help make it a bit more challenging, but reward the players and not just, oh, this guy's done well for 2 weeks, I can get him too. But yeah, that's my plan anyway. Tien, what's your way to improve the game?
Yeah, I think I mentioned already. Like, I just hate team leagues. I just ruin the game and ruin the whole enjoyment of the game, especially from for people in time zones like like us. So if the game can do something to make team leagues redundant or like just obsolete, that would be good. And I think, I've heard a lot of people saying that, move the kickoff, the deadline to the first kickoff. I don't think that will solve the problem, because the first kickoff is generally one game, right? And then you got the next lot of games, which is like a couple of hours away, and then you get team leagues for those games, and then it doesn't really help. So I think FPL need to change it in a significant way. So something like have a 24 hours deadline before the first kickoff. And that's the deadline for transfer, right? So you can only transfer after 24 hours before the deadline. And by that time, most weeks, you get all the press conferences, right? So everyone's in the level playing field. You got exactly the same information. And yeah, very unlikely that the leagues will come out, 24 hours beforehand. And then they can have a second deadline for setting your team and choose a captain and all that. You could put that at the first kickoff. Like, yeah, sure, you may have some leaks, but then the only thing you can change is your lineup. You can't make transfers. And in that way, in a way that, you sort of tied in with your point, like people may want to do early transfers more often, because they don't need to wait around until the last 15, 20 minutes for team leagues before they can do transfers, right? So they can do transfers early. They can capitalize on those, early price rises if they want to take that risk. And yeah, it's more about just having a level playing field for everybody, and like you said, that make you weigh up the different risks and different options in terms of, like, do I want to go early and take advantage of the price changes? Do I wait until at the end, which doesn't have a lot of benefits if there's no team leagues anymore. So I think that will be my biggest thing that I hope that will look at. I don't think shifting the deadline, an hour either way will help. In any case, because it's clear that the people who have access to the team leagues will have it at quite a few hours before the release of official team news. So yeah, moving a couple of hours, I don't think it helps.
I absolutely agree, and it also adds the skill factor of decision making. Like, how deep do I go on my bench? Because I fully agree with that. I genuinely think if you move the transfer deadline 24 hours before, clubs would love that. Actual Premier League clubs would love that, because there'd be no care for team leagues anymore, right? But I genuinely think that would make people focus more on the bench. It would take out having to get those last minute transfer leaks, like that swap that people use as a transfer, to give them another upper hand. And it also makes your squad more useful. Like, so if it does become a leak, you've got one of your subs, or if you change your mind, you've got one of your subs or your captain you can change. Fully agree. Everyone feel the same? Because it's easy for people in the UK. Well, maybe it's not, because Saturday afternoon, for example, is not easy. But we get screwed on midweek games because we're 3-4 even on late Friday kickoffs, right? It's 1:30 for me, like 3:30 for you, and midweek it's like 3:30 for me and Lucien, and like 5-6 for you. Like, everyone I genuinely think that would massively increase my enjoyment, because it would stop people getting these massive advantages, and it makes my squad more useful by investing in a good bench. But feels like that's a good move.
I feel like there's still going to be a way where people find to get leaks 24 hours before as well. If I remember this season, there was an instance where the Newcastle team, or was it the City team, one of them came like 24 hours early. It was leaked even before
Arsenal, I think. Arsenal.
Yeah, there you go. I think
Might have
people
been
will
Arsenal,
find a way. There is one way to completely get rid of leaks, but it screws international managers over, which is adopting the FPL Challenge multi-deadline system. Now, obviously, for us, it doesn't help, because like some games, especially midweek ones, are like at 5-4 in the morning for us over here. But that is one way where you truly get rid of leaks, because you just wait for the team sheet, get the team sheet, see whether your player is playing or not, and then you can make a decision. So what I was thinking is, like, you implement that multi-deadline system, and the manager can make the transfer in any one of those before any one of those multi-deadlines.
I just
So
think
they
that
can
adds
decide.
too much for 38 because Euro Fantasy is
Yeah,
such a
it's-
short burst. Like for 38 weeks, having to do the whole going through the round
Yeah.
fixture, making sure you've got your early players first, so then you can transfer them out for your late players, and then you can
No,
also.
so yeah, so that's so FPL challenge is the FPL challenge game mode. They had the multi deadline system in terms of like just before kickoff everything. That kind of helps. Now the only problem is 38 game weeks trying to do that alone is you're gonna feel tired and exhausted after a point. The other option is you implement a system where the bench is useful, because right now the bench isn't really useful, right? Where just you
Well, it is for
put your
me.
bench in a certain
I had McAtee come on for Cliver. Don't judge me.
yeah, but you put your bench in a certain order, and then you just hope for luck that if your bench is needed, it's needed. Sometimes your bench, I had Diego Dalot 15 point a third on my bench this gaming 38. There's no
Tell
way I
me
could
about
get him.
it. You and I
Yeah.
both, man.
So the other option is, okay, your player doesn't start. At least you can maybe sub them out manually, like allow manual bench substitutions.
I agree with that. Yeah, for sure.
Now,
Yeah.
because that not only, I guess, reduces the template. I think that'll make the template less templatey, because now your squad is increased. Because now instead of focusing on, let's say, 11 or 12 players, you had to focus on a full 15, for example, and you just spread your budget compared to trying to get those 4 million, two spaces in 4 million that just don't play at all. So now you have to focus on your entire bench. That's one way to make your bench useful. The other one is just implementing the multi-challenge deadline. But yeah.
Cool. Lucien, what's your one way to improve FPL?
I am a radicalist and a fundamentalist. Which one would you like to hear? I can only present one.
One that's more viable in your eyes to actually be implemented.
Ownership numbers should be undisclosed from the website, as well as all form of scraping should be banned. The reason people follow the crowd in the first place is not because of the points a player scores, but because of effective ownership. The moment you get rid of the concept of effective ownership, you get your enjoyment back, because nobody knows what we all have.
So that's it. To hide effective ownership, was that?
Hide ownership first of all, and then hide, or at least disable
Prevent
the
scraping.
scraping of data from the FPL website, or at least make it illegal in some sense, so that and because that's where algorithms and all of that come from. Yeah, people look at the ownerships of other players right after deadline passes, and they evaluate, how big is your arrow and whatever it is. Like, if you did not know the effective ownership of Isak around your rank, if you didn't know it was 90%, you just knew a whole bunch of people would buy it, wouldn't it still give you some excitement that you had him early?
100%. Massively
You
agree.
wouldn't,
Stops the
you wouldn't
herd,
want
right?
yeah.
Yes.
And you wouldn't go into a game week going, I own this player. I don't want him to score.
Because I looked at my game, I looked at my final game week, and I had like 3 players that could get me some points. I had like 4 players on like 98% ownership, and Haaland was working against me because he wasn't my captain. Like, who wants that? But if we had no idea the actual ownership, and we could be happy saying like, oh, the average was 60 and I got 72, but we didn't know who was like the traitor in the team, you'd still be happy because you got 72 points, and most people, everyone on Twitter is 10 points behind you. You can be, I'm massively. I think we have said that before on this show about hiding ownership stats.
From Lucien, I think.
Yeah, because I think it's a great idea. The stat point, it's difficult because they get it from what is it, Opta? Like,
No, Premier. It's not about the stats. It's about the fantasy points and the transfers activities. So what happens is that there are massive machines out there, literally taking screenshots of every team out of the 10 million teams, and they just gather data from there. So if you disable data availability from fantasy.premierleague.com, don't leave it as a public API, then nobody would know who's buying what.
Yeah. Well, I fully agree. There's no reason to know the ownership of a player. And it will, again, make people make their own. Yeah, you can follow creators or whatever, or AIs and stuff, but that will be based on what you think they'll get from the stat, and there'll be no more like cover play. It's still be all guess play. I personally think that's a great idea as well. Yeah. Any disagreement, or we all like, yeah.
No, that works to an extent. The only thing is you still have the Twitter bubble, and you kind of have an idea of like who everyone knows, but that's still a small bubble compared to like the majority of.
And it can be wrong. Like, for example, when I miss like the Neto or the Wan He Chang hype, and I never got into that, and his ownership still stayed really low. But you would think by looking on Twitter that every single person had just like bought him and made him captain. We wouldn't have that. Ryan, what's your one way to improve FPL?
I would go for the whole bench thing, trying to make the bench usable. Because and also eliminate the bench boost chip, because at least this way you can go, all right, you can use your bench now because you can do manual substitutions. And then you don't have to worry about like bench points and pain and everything. So like if a player plays, he doesn't start, okay, I can sub him out for another player who is yet to play.
On your
Simple
bench.
Concept,
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, on your bench.
Yep.
On your bench. Simple concept that is there in every single other fantasy game. Just put it on here.
And these link, apart from Lucian's, which is like outside of the game, like price points being higher and taking out the deadline, making the deadlines earlier, and it actually makes the game more of a game. Like I think Tien, you said it earlier. Like we've got 11 players, but was it you, Ryan? Like, we've got 11 players, but we don't really go to the bench. Like.
No.
We make us think about 15 player. Realistically, goalkeeper is like whatever, right? But
but even if the
goalkeeper blanks, you'll still switch it, right? And have that risk. And it's not a transfer because you picked those 15 players. Like, you chose those 50. So again, it adds that element of planning. Like, well, hold on, I can't get. So remember, my idea for Bench Boost 1 was because I could spend the whole season with a cheap bench, which backfired because of how many injuries I got. But, it adds that element of, well, how much money should I put in my whole 15? Like, well, okay, I have to drop Salah because I need an extra 3 million for my bench, so I've got good options. And it's not cheating, it's not being a bad asset to the game, because it's your players that you picked in your squad. So why should I have points on my bench when I picked that player to be in my squad? I think you should have access to, unless you don't take the risk. Like, let's say a player gets 5 points and then you didn't risk him and then the other player got 20 points. Right, that happens. You didn't take that gamble. You didn't take that risk, right? But I think, like, if you're sat there with a full squad and it's like, well, my 3 defenders have blanked, why can't I just sub on my other 3 who are in my team?
That also, that would lead to different teams as well, because now people will be thinking about different days,
different game weeks. Like, how long should I have this bench for? Like, should I have 3 Chelsea players on my bench because they've got a double game week coming up? Like, I know we've got tons of ideas, and this is why I specifically said to Lucien, like, choose one that's more viable, right? Like, reasonable. And I don't think any suggestion that we have is an unviable or unreasonable suggestion to make. And I know we've got a ton more that we're not going to go into because, we want to stick to a time. And maybe over summer, before the game releases, we can come together and just do one to do, because like things like chips need an overhaul. Access to points needs to be widened so we don't have, 30 players or something you picked out that were basically, quote, viable options in FPL?
Yeah, the pool of players that we can pick from is very small.
Yeah,
very small, just because of the way the points are distributed and the way the chips and the double game weeks and all that. Like, at least there'll be a lot fewer double game weeks and blank game week next season, so that hopefully, and I'm just quickly throwing one in as well. Just hopefully that the FPL will take that and maybe they refresh some of the chips as well, so that just make it a little bit more challenging. And I think I think that the whole game is getting a bit stale because it's just so like every year the same. Every year we do exactly the same. And if you want to do differently, you get punished. So people are just losing enjoyment because of that. So it's just hopefully a few things get refreshed, and then we'll have to think really hard about what we're gonna do.
And these aren't big change. This isn't, for example, it's not an IT nightmare. To hide the ownership numbers, you just switch it off, right? It's not like a bit. We're not. Our suggestions as well. They're not massive overhauls. So my idea of sharper increases, whatever you're doing in your formula to say that's a price increase, triple it, double it, whatever, right? Like instead of going up 0.1 at a time, go up 0.3 at a time. Just change that number, right?
Or just remove the limit. Just remove the weekly limit.
Yeah.
I
They're
actually
not
wanted
difficult.
to add, and the MLS fantasy system, what they do is that they put an expected value on a player's score, and nowadays we can use algorithms to do that, right? So you place an expected score on every single player in the game, and depending on how much their score surpasses or falls below that expected value, their price changes once after the game's finish, and that's it. It never moves again. So I think that's a very good system actually. So, if Haaland gets 13 or 15 or 17 points, he rises 0.3, no question. And yeah, I think that's a fantastic system.
But that would have
That's already
been,
good.
that still would have not been good for the likes of Palmer or Gordon because they would have just gone up after 1 week and then never gone up again. So you'd have had a 5 million Palmer
in
all
some
year.
sense, yes. So it has to cater to expectation, right? So it has to be sensitive enough to rise 0.3, 0.2, 0.2, 0.1, 0.1 until we know
Oh,
that,
you mean every time it goes up again, it goes by that many?
yes.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant like the very first. Like it doesn't go up again after that. But yeah, I get what you mean now. So if Haaland has a, but then the issue would be like, for example, let's take Haaland as an example. Game week 1, they play Liverpool away, and he blanks. That means
Drop straight away, drops 0.2 or something.
but then in that algorithm of he'd only go up 0.1 every week. But if he played Sheffield United in game week 1 and smashed 5, like that would become that's really fixture heavy. Like maybe do like 5 game week. But again, that's more difficult to implement. The ideas that we've had is like move the deadline, not difficult. Hide a ownership number, not difficult. Switching, they do it in FPL Challenge, right? Like switching your bench to someone you've got. Oh, you want one? I'll give you it in a minute. It's very sour. Switching your own team in a game week, not difficult. Like they might have to program something for that because I don't know how it could cross over from FPL Challenge. But these are not radical changes that people aren't going to have to learn a whole new game because that's what FPL's scared of as well, right? The idea that they make it too difficult. So the idea of giving points for passes or make someone like Declan Rice more viable in the game, or back when Kante was player of the year and in FPL he was rubbish because there's nothing for him. That will add maybe too many difficulty markers for FPL for casuals, right? But just simple little things like a casual isn't really going to notice effective ownership numbers, right? So anyway, I think they're all 4 great ideas, not difficult to implement. Let me just gonna go one of these. So yeah, maybe something we can go over the summer with some more ideas. I don't know why the quality of the screen capture goes in and out, but Lucien, you're going to explain to us now, as the game show host, what it is we're going to be quizzed on. Because I tell you, if you're going to ask for specific facts and stats and stuff, I'm last. That is definitely happening.
No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, I will give clues. Okay. So I think the first thing everyone has to do, audience as well as panelists and participants alike, you are invited to open up the FPL page and scroll back to whatever game week you want. If it's still open. I don't know if it's still open. But because the clues across every single question will involve a particular game week. So if you want to do this on hard mode, you don't have to go back. If you want to, you Google it, find it straight away. All right. So first of all, I'd like to credit Zane Games because he makes beautiful and brilliant Pokemon style Pokemon quizzes. So I'm going to speak in that cheerful tone so that we get everyone hyped up for this. The style of this is called Jeopardy, and just like in most Jeopardy games, and there are 6 categories, and so everyone will take turns picking a category as well as how many points you'd like to try and score. So if you want a difficult question, you pick any category and pick the 6. If you want to pick something easy, then well, you just pick something that's worth 1 point, and yeah, there we go. So scoring works like this. There will be a question, sort of, and everyone will take turns answering the question. I'll rotate who answers first. And if you get your answer right, then well, there it is. You'll get your points, and the points will be added to this scoreboard. So after every question, I will add our scores to this, and there will be a prize at the very end. Simple as that. All right. So do I need to elaborate on anything? We have 6 categories here. They are what they say. I will explain the categories as we go through them, but all of them will have a warm-up question where, we just have a no stakes version of the question so that everyone gets the idea of how it works.
Is there a
but
way Is there a way to, I don't know if it's my screen or the share screen quality?
Yeah, it's the connect. It goes in and out with Lucian's connection.
Connection. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Continue, Lucien.
Oh no. All right. So yes, if you'd like me to read particular words,
Yeah,
yes, I'm
you
more than
might have
happy
to.
to.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely. Okay. So now, just a quick hint to start everything off. If you notice the color themes, they might look eerily familiar. Anyone recognize them?
What, the green and the blue, or
The green and where have you guys seen this green and dark blue?
It's the old school logo, isn't it?
It's actually the
logo.
color theme of our FPL website this season.
Mm. Oh look, perfect timing. It's just become beautifully clear again.
there we go.
So the color scheme on the right is what Twitter or X looks like now, and the theme on the left, the color scheme on the left, I think, well, I'm hoping somebody would spot it. Anybody?
Is that FP review?
No, it's FPL IQ.
Yeah, it's ours because of the
Oh.
burgundy.
All right. So we shall start with our founder of the channel, Rob. Pick a category and a number.
Are we doing warm up first?
Yes, but you pick the category first. Then we'll just,
Spot the hall.
Yeah, spot the hall. Go on then. Go
Go
on
the
then.
hall. All right. Well, as you all can imagine, somebody hauled in this game week. There will be a clue, and you guys basically take turns guessing who got that haul. To the warm up. Oh, wait. To the warm up question. Hyop. I'm sure everybody
Oh,
recognizes.
I know. Is this? Oh, so
Okay,
go on, that's
Rob,
the question.
Rob, you get to guess first.
Is
Rob,
it-
you get to guess first.
Is it the hall or the player who was cheeky and had 3?
Up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. Like, the more accurate details you give, the more likely I'll give you the points.
That's the match against Man City. Yes.
So who's behind the hall?
Nottingham Forest have today submitted a formal quiz because I saw. Isn't this?
Is it a
This was
hall?
a meme. This was a meme because this
is.
this was the real one was a complaint against Ashley Young giving away like 3 penalties, right? But he didn't they weren't they didn't give the penalties.
So who's this? Rob, quick. We don't have all day.
I'm reading the thing against Man City at the City Ground and other cities.
You want a clue?
I do.
Oh no!
He's the
Touch the table.
yeah. Touch the table.
I can't give you any more of a clue than that.
Yeah. Rob, you get one guess, then I'm going over
Wood.
the right.
Chris Wood.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Answer is Christopher Grant Wood. All right, so this is how we roll. All right, so let's go to the actual points. Sorry, FPL Hall. Pick the points. Which would you like? Which level of difficulty you like first?
Judging on that, I might have to go for one. No, I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go 3. It feels like it's in the
3.
middle. Yeah.
All right, let's
Rude.
go. So, Rob, you get to guess first. Blank with another assist. This man just does not blank.
Alfred Doherty.
Ah.
Doherty.
All right. Okay, and that is exactly the answer that we are looking for. So, it's pretty straightforward. Rob just, oh, my bad. Okay, wait. I've got to exit and edit the screen, don't I? Okay, my bad. Okay, so Rob gets 3 points.
Yeah.
Okay, Ryan's go.
Okay.
Let me get rid of that. And whoop. Okay, Ryan, pick a category.
Ooh. All right, let's go. What happens next?
What happens next? Okay, let's do the warm up. Yup.
Oh, this is Kai Havertz. Like,
So okay, Ryan, you gotta
tactically-
guess as much detail as you want.
So this was when Kai Havertz tactically won a penalty by dragging his leg, in which we have a very debatable question on whether that was a penalty or not a penalty, but was given a penalty. In my opinion, it shouldn't have been a penalty, but yeah, that's
Okay.
the situation. Yeah.
Okay, Tian, would you like to add any more detail to snatch the points?
Oh yeah, was this is game week 36.
I mean, it was checked by VAR. And
Yeah.
VAR. So the referee gave the pen, and I think VAR confirmed.
Okay, Rob, do you have anything to add?
After the match, Ian Wright called him a disgrace for not wanting to score in front of a
The
crowd.
previous tweet got quoted.
Very nice, very nice. Very nice, gentlemen. So, technically, I will give everyone the points because really the complexity required is not that high. As long as you
Oh, wow.
relate it back to FPL, you get points. But that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Okay, so let's go. Ryan, the real thing.
Oh shit! Now looking at it, okay. So it's based on a. Let's go. Yeah, let's go 3. Let's
3.
see what
Ooh,
happens.
and
Yeah.
middle of the road. Rob's
Oh my
nightmare.
god.
This is it.
Uh,
Fun with flags. What happens?
game week 31. What
The
the hell
clues are
happened?
in the picture, as well as Rob's expression, perhaps.
There's a
Might be hurt.
Saka. Was there a Saka flag in game week 31?
Don't look like it.
No, there was a Saka flag in game week 31. Am I allowed to like search?
Yeah, of course. I mean, don't take too long, I guess.
Yeah.
Usually I have a buzzer, but I don't know who is going to answer first. But otherwise, I'll have to put a time limit. Go with your gut.
I'm just gonna say there was a Saka flag.
Okay. All right. Tian, what thy answer?
Haaland didn't play.
All right. We'll take that. Rob, what say you?
Still not 100% the plan of this, but Saka didn't play, but did someone on there or several people on their haul, even though they're flagged? Anyway, that's my guess.
Maybe.
I think some.
know
I think
Haaland also didn't play.
Haaland against
Haaland also didn't
Newcastle. But didn't a couple of these players like Hall in the match or something who actually was flagged? Was it Son? Wasn't Son.
Palmer hauled.
But Palmer's not on the flagged.
Don't take too long. We don't have.
Well, that's it. Yeah, that's my guess. That's my guess.
Yeah,
Someone
I
actually
know Haaland and
hauled on this
Saka
list.
didn't play.
Okay. So first of all, I think I'll have to give the points to Tien because it is true. Haaland did not play. In fact, Haaland
Oh.
had stopped playing since the end of November, and still people kept him all the way through December and January, just waiting for him to come back. Because as Rob rightly said, his price never dropped. And at the same time, well, yeah, Salah's injury was far more interesting because he got injured during AFCON. And yes, we basically played hokey pokey and had way too much money. So points go to Tien. Points go to Tien. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna add 10 points. Wait. Okay. All right, let's go. Get rid of that. All right, Tien, let's go. What category would you like next?
Uh, finish the meme.
All right, finish the meme. Let's go. Memes look like this for those who are too old. But fill in the blanks.
I think I know. Huh?
Okay, so Tien goes first. Tien, guess one name. One last name,
Uh,
if you prefer. It's okay. Papa's got water, darling. Thank you.
mistakes.
Thanks, darling. Okay, go on. Follow mommy. Close the door, please.
Who would this be?
You didn't get disconnected?
No, we're still here.
Oh, okay. So, well, it's there. It's well, imagine Thierry Henry
Okay.
with a beard. No. Go with gut. Go with gut. Because we've got quite a lot of questions.
Jen's first, right?
Yes, Tien is
No,
first.
you guys go. You guys go. I can't
Okay,
do
10
that.
passes. Rob, go.
Gakpo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Spot on.
The
Cody
Liverpool
Gakpo.
player.
Yeah. All right. So, let's get into
No,
it.
that was warm up. That was warm up.
Yeah, that was a warm up. Yes, exactly. So, Tien, now, real one, the real thing. Pick one.
Just go one. Easy one.
One. Okay.
Oh,
Fill in
I
the blank.
know.
Tien, go.
Huh? What?
I'm the
I'm
next
gonna
one.
put a time limit on this.
This is
I'm the next
Fill in
one. Wait it.
Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Lucio.
right. Sorry, boys. Tien's got this.
I own Gordon for this as well, and I started him over everyone
Because
else starting Heung-min Son.
yeah, I had Gordon and I captain Isaac. Oh.
Yeah.
Slow and steady, just like the Tien we know. Gonna add the 1 point. And off we go. Let me get rid of that. Okay, Mr. Rob, it is your turn.
It's simple questions.
Okay. Yeah.
Feels a
yes,
trap, but
I
go on.
think- Here we go. I suck at this game. Oh, sorry. You suck at this game. You know who doesn't?
That's not a
What's-
simple question.
What's the question?
Is it you?
Staring you in the face.
Isaac at this game, you know who
I
doesn't?
suck at this game. Yeah. You know
Right.
who doesn't?
Isaac.
Okay. Ryan.
Uh,
You gotta follow mommy then.
does this have to do with a player name? Tomiyasu?
Just try. Just go with it, guys. It's a warm up. It's a warm up. There's nothing at stake.
Tomiyasu?
Okay. Tien.
I don't know. Armor.
Okay. Our bench.
Oh.
This is a tribute
come
to
on.
Ryan and I.
That's
Because
it.
this
Oh,
exactly
what's that?
happened in game week 38.
My bench has a point on it. I've got Henderson with
Alright.
6, but then my other 3 have 1.
We get the idea now. Eden, I'm sorry, Danny, you can't come up. Okay, it's dangerous.
I had the same amount of points in 38 on my bench as I bench boosted in 37.
All right, here we go.
Well,
Yes, Rob, let's go.
Simple
Pick a-
question.
pick a number.
Well, I'm terrified now. 4. 1-4.
4. Terrified and you pick 4.
Well, because I'm gonna get it wrong, so I might as well take out a big point.
Okay, blue and a red walk
walk-
into a bar.
A blue and a red
Oh.
walk into a bar.
Okay, go with gut, guys. Go with gut. You can Google. I mean, sorry, you can look up the FPL website for this. You can look at chat. I'm sure chat is giving fantastic clues.
Blue and red walk into a bar. Oh, that was a double game week, was it?
No.
Oh, it's something about. I want to say it's something about. No, I think Bournemouth ran away. Oh, yes, baby. Yes, baby.
Are you checking? Are you checking
Mwah.
game week 21?
I'm looking at game week 21, but it's not giving me any help.
Hmm.
Something about
Blue
Gabriel.
and a red walk into a bar.
Okay, that's a decent guess. Ryan.
Yeah. Well, it could have to be with like Palmer and Saka as well, maybe potentially captaincies.
Getting
Oh,
hotter.
it could
Okay,
also
Tien.
be Gabriel with his 17
Yeah,
pointer.
Yeah, it's Gabriel.
Gabriel versus Saliba. But then why is the blue?
Yeah, Tien,
I was
Tien, Tien.
thinking-
Let's go.
Yeah, Palmer and Saka.
Is it the own goal from Henderson?
Wait, no, wait. Let Tien answer first.
I thought he did.
Yeah, say Palmer and Saka.
Yeah.
Okay, the blue and the red refers to Darwin Núñez breaking records, hitting the bar 4 times for the first time ever in Premier League history.
Wait, what has that got to do with blue?
I think they played Chelsea.
No, they play
This is-
Bournemouth.
They didn't
They-
play Chelsea in
They
21.
they beat Bournemouth 4-0 in game week 21, and
Oh.
Darwin scored 2 goals.
Oh no,
Okay,
Lucien, that's
Then
a
that is
minus
my
point for
fault.
you.
that is my fault. That is my fault then. Oh well, it's okay then. A dud is a dud. Let's go. Next.
I
Okay,
can't get points
uh,
from my own questions.
Sorry, guys. All right.
You got
So,
baited.
I guess Rob, you can. sorry. Rob, you can pick again. Go.
Right, go 5.
What?
Okay.
Stay on it and go 5. Simple questions.
Same category.
Yeah. I won't change.
What's always broken but never right? What's always broken but never right? Twice a day.
What's always broken and never right? What's
You guys have heard of
always
that
broken?
saying, right?
Yeah, but I thought it's the phrase. It's about a clock. What's
Mhm.
It's even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yes, this one is never right twice a day.
Oh.
What if chat's come up with anything?
don't
No
Chat has left us.
idea. What's always broken but never right twice a day? No idea. Arsenal losing. That's my only guess.
Okay,
No idea.
Ryan.
Pep Roulette, where Haaland didn't start,
Okay,
and the captaincy
decent
switched
answer. See, he's following the clock analogy. All right,
To-
Tien.
vice captaincy. Oh wait, hold on, one more. This is Gandhi, isn't it? Something to do
Maybe.
with Gandhi, I would assume. Because
Maybe. All right, Tien.
Salah was the early captain.
No early kickoff
All
that
right,
week.
Tien, let's go.
No, Salah was the early kickoff, and people didn't captain because of Gandhi thingy, and then eventually, because Haaland didn't play, it switched to Salah.
All right, what is the
Yeah,
great answer
yeah.
of Tien's? Yeah, Tien, what say you?
Yeah, I'll say Gandhi. Thing.
Okay, I'm going to give Ryan half points because, well, I'm going to give him 2.5 for this question because it is a wheel, but not Pep Roulette. For those of
Why
us
is
who
Richards
dare,
on here?
This was the week that finally broke him, that officially made
Um,
everyone call it quits.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he play in Game Week 16?
After game week 16, he faded into irrelevance.
No, I didn't even know he was relevant until that point.
Okay, I'm gonna give Ryan 2.5 because he's gonna get off the board somehow. Okay, let's
Sympathy
go.
points at this point.
2.5. Okay,
Alright.
I'm gonna get rid of that, and it is Ryan's turn.
Underline stats.
Ooh, okay. So, I'm not sure whether you guys have heard of this game called Papers, Please. It is a computer game where you basically are given a whole bunch of information, and you have to either approve it, look through everything quickly, and say, "Okay, this
Teacher.
makes sense," or you can say, "No, this is
Ah.
rubbish. There is something that is outright wrong here."
You have to say
give
what
me
the
a
wrong
So,
thing is.
yes, that
Okay.
if you want to, rob points off each other, right? If you get the most accurate answer, you'll get all the points.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, Ryan, at one glance, what do you think?
Hold on. I know. I'm looking. Huh. Let me look at the other one. Give me a second.
So this is a bit tricky because the pictures on the left are from a different website, and the screenshot on the right is from a different stat website.
So, am I supposed to be telling you whether the pictures match or?
Either you tell me that the numbers match with the picture, then you approve it, or you say something is wrong and you tell me exactly what is wrong.
So the left picture is fine. Crosses, long balls,
I know.
big chances. I know the site that you're looking at.
Hmm.
Shots off target, shots blocked, attempts are all okay. Fantasy points says 8. What? Hold on a second.
No, that's
Did
fine.
he actually?
That's fine.
Give me a second. This is 36, right?
Yep, this is game week 36.
Oh yeah, he did get 8. XG plus XA was 0.94.
It's okay. I'm not out.
Yeah.
This is not out to get you.
No. Oh, the where the hell did you even find the expected goals on target? That's not even in there.
Hmm.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I
Right.
can't find it.
Tian, what do you think? Is there anything wrong with
I
this?
think it's fine.
Okay, and Tian is correct.
Ooh. How
Yeah.
come you? Where did you find expected goals on target? It's not even on SofaScore.
Expected goals on target are basically the XG after the shot is released. You look at which part of the goal frame it lands.
I'm actually going to say, wait, go back. It's actually incorrect.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you why.
Which one?
Because
The
he
Charlie
was
traded?
21 when he played against West Ham, not
Oh.
22.
Yeah, when was his birthday? Oh my gosh.
May 6th. They played West Ham May 5th.
See,
Okay.
but the SofaScore is not going to update that because SofaScore is going to look at when he
It's
just took the
wrong.
picture.
It's
Fair.
wrong.
Okay.
He was 21.
You know what? That's fair. So if you can justify points that are better than mine, I'll give you a bonus point. Absolutely.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go. Ryan, for the real thing now. Pick
Underline stats. Let's go 4.
4. Whoosh.
Gabriel. Holy
We should put timers on this because this is easy to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Just
is it,
glance.
Game Week
Just
10?
glance and pick something.
Who did he play in Game Week 10? Good
who
lord.
did he play in game week 10?
United.
Gabriel played number 5, Sheffield United. Okay, give me a second.
I should make this lightning round.
Here we
because
go.
if anybody
Arsenal
spots
versus
it.
Sheffield United. Okay. First of all, he didn't even start, Gabriel. And he didn't even play. Oh, did he play? No, he didn't even play.
Okay. Anybody want to rob the points? Tell me extra
What happened?
detail.
Did the picture switch? Is that still Gabriel?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's just got all blurry.
Okay. I've lost all the pictures.
No, I agree with that. He didn't even play.
Okay.
Are we
well, I
supposed
mean,
to tell like
Okay.
who was the player?
well,
on
it
screen?
depends. If Tien or Rob wants to rob the points off you, then they have to give me more detail where these numbers came from.
Can you Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll tell you what,
Can
I'll
you
stop watching and then I'll start watching again. It might clear it up. No, it doesn't. It's the
How-
connection with Lucien that's the problem.
Yeah.
Lucien, can you explain to me the I can't see any of the numbers, so I can't
Which
tell
square?
We
Which
anything.
square
can't
would you
we
like me to
can't see
lead?
anything.
Anything.
It's all
It's all
blurry to us.
red.
Okay. Up, right. Tackles 1, 2
So
out
I
of
can
3.
see. Oh, that's
Yeah.
tackle. 2 out of 3.
Yeah. Clearances 7. Interceptions 2. Defensive actions 15. Recoveries 5.
I think I know what it is.
Uh-huh.
That
You go.
rang a bit. Are these
Clearance of season
actually
5.
are these actually Mohamed El Nelni's numbers?
Oh my dear goodness, no.
What?
What? He got 4 points again. He's the only player to get 4 points in that game.
Well, yeah, this
No, it's
player
the
got
heat
6
map.
here. Gabriel got 6 here.
I can't even see the.
What?
I
Gabriel
can't
got
even
6.
see
Didn't
the.
even play that game.
Yeah. So the left square, sorry, the left rectangle says accurate passes 45 out of 47.
45 out of
0
47. That's
Yeah, 96% pass rate. 6 fantasy points, 61 touches. Ian, you want to give it a go before I reveal the answer?
Well, firstly, Gabriel didn't play,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and
Well, what's the twist?
Oh, it's back now. We can see.
Oh, thank God. Here we go.
What's the twist? What's the twist, Tian?
Is this from another
that's
game?
the twist.
Headed clearance. This
Oh
could be from.
God, Declan Rice.
No.
So Ryan gets the points. The twist is it's from a different 5-0. This is from
Yeah, it's a different
Chelsea's.
game.
This is from the 5-0 against Chelsea.
Oh.
Yeah. It wasn't even game week 10.
Yep. It's all right. Okay, next. Whoosh. Let me go back. Okay. I need to go to points. Points. Ryan gets the 4. Wait. Go on. Get. Okay. Let me go at Ryan's points. And Ryan has taken the lead. All right. Let's go. Get rid of that. And it is Jensen.
It's my turn. Are
That's
those
what he
my-
said.
That's what he said. Okay, warm up. Everyone knows this?
That's the VAR ref.
Mm.
Yeah, the
Do we need a name?
Up to you. Yeah. Okay, so Rob's got the points now. It's Spurs.
Yeah, it's a Spurs game, a Spurs Liverpool game, but yeah, can't.
Anybody wanna name affected player perhaps?
Salah.
Oh, look, Diaz.
Wasn't it
Yeah,
Salah's
point-
beautiful pass, right?
Points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it. Salah's pass. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. We know how
No,
this
I
goes.
thought he wanted the name of the ref.
Oh, thank goodness.
That would get you the points for sure.
Yeah.
Mark Clattenburg. Give me the.
Okay, Ted, let's go. Pick a number.
6. Go
6.
all
Oh,
in.
dear Lord. All right. When you know you were right about something, it makes you feel worse about leaving a game with nothing. Feels like something we say now
Well,
instead of
game
at game
one.
week 1. If anybody gets any of these details correct, I would be proud to have known you guys.
Jesus.
But we were never right about anything in FPL anyway. We just play our own game.
I swear.
this
I
is
wonder if this is
Um,
Rob.
Wolves.
Oh dear Lord. Hui. It is right there. I will give 6 points to Tien because this was
Damn.
on the penalty decision
Yes.
where Onana, yes,
Yeah. The
what's
punch.
the word? He threw hands.
Yeah, the
Okay.
punch.
So
That got me my Varane, what was it, 15-pointer on my bench boost, that one? Because I
Yeah,
had Varane.
yeah.
That's the one. That's the one. Okay. Update. Oops. Okay.
That was the one and only time that Varane ever got double digits this season.
And he's gone. All right. It is Robson.
Yeah.
We'll have to speedrun this.
Finish the
What do you
meme
think?
6. Well, we might not be able to finish all of them because there's like
Well,
50
you
questions.
guys are used to the categories now.
Oh,
Okay, Rob
I
first.
think I know.
Rob first.
Huh?
I need to put a timer.
This is when we all backed game week 13. Sun captaincy in 13. They played. Oh, I'm on the wrong week. Hold on.
This was not 6 points. Finish-
Spurs captain
points.
against Villa.
No, I don't think it was this sunny.
Then I'm just gonna guess that I don't know why we've captained Villa. Oh, is this when like Villa were really bad away from home, so we captained Sun because they were home to Aston Villa, but Haaland still scored when they played against Liverpool.
So what's in that black square?
Haaland.
Okay. Ryan.
Yeah. Probably put Haaland as well.
Wow.
Oh,
Wanna
actually,
add more
no.
detail, maybe?
Can I? Do you want to
I
add
mean, you
more
can-
detail?
I mean, if you're gonna give
Erling
similar answers, I'm
Haaland.
still giving I'm still gonna give the points to Rob.
Yeah, Haaland with the captain's, like the tiny captaincy armband. Oh, actually, no, Gandhi.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Gandhi in there.
Tien?
I don't know.
No, because Spurs played on Sunday.
Yeah, but Haaland was the early kickoff. Gandhi.
Yeah, but Haaland,
I mean,
Haaland
I did captain
beat
Haaland.
Gandhi.
I did captain Haaland in that week.
Yeah, as a captain Haaland that week.
Hmm.
I
So,
didn't
Tien,
even
what
own
say you?
Son. I think it's Saka is the other one. But anyways.
Yeah, got nothing to add.
Or it should be like Yao Pedro or something ridiculous.
All right. This was the week where Villa caught Son offside multiple times. I think it was 4 times in 3 games.
Oh, this is the high
right.
line.
Yeah, Villa are the worst away from home because they have that high line that concedes so many goals. Okay, it's all right. It's 6 points for a reason. Wait, okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. It is
We'll need to speed
whose
run.
turn? Ryan's turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Alright,
go.
speed run again. Underline stats. Oh no, not underline stats. Have we not tried something?
No, we've
We tried everything.
Yeah.
Okay, spot the hall. 6
Ah.
points.
Yeah, let's speed run. Let's give ourselves like 10 seconds or something.
Nice, please do.
Spot the hall. What is his name, huh?
Oh,
Who that?
Game week 3. Okay, give me a second. Just to switch to game week 3. Uh,
Who would look like that against a defender who would do that?
holy shit. This is Haaland.
It's 6 points because I'm being very vague about this, but only one set of players would look like that.
See, this is where my game week went to shit because I didn't even captain Haaland this week. He scored 21 points.
Yeah,
Who
but
was he
Haaland won't
playing?
strike fear into people.
He was playing Wolves. Semedo?
No,
who else was?
who's the face behind the hall?
Oh, Haaland.
Okay, Tien.
Sterling.
Sorry, who?
Sterling.
I
Oh,
remember
Sterling.
this.
Okay. Rob,
I'm gonna go Cash.
the one
Wait.
defender. Oh no, Rob, you gotta spot the attacker because your face is on the attacker, not defender.
Okay. Here.
Then I'm gonna stick. I mean, Cash scored 2 goals this week, so
It's Haaland or Jackson.
it's. I think it's Sterling because isn't this when TM brought him in before like anyone else, and he got the massive haul, right?
But that wasn't this game, right? It was the.
No, he did. He got him in early because I was still on
Oh, wait.
Jackson, who
This is game
finally
week 3.
scored. Game week 3, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jackson
I'm looking at
scored and
game
did
week
nothing
36.
else.
My bad.
So, actually, so if he's going Sterling, I'll say Jackson.
Who is the one defender that cannot defend?
Trent.
And he went up against
Gordon.
Anthony
Gordon.
I was looking at the wrong game week.
Sorry,
but
boys.
anyways.
Alright. Yeah. It's alright. Next. Okay, wait, let me get rid of that. Get rid of that. Wait. And it is now Tienston? Yes.
What happens next? 6 point. Let's go.
Wow, we are knocking everything out.
Oh!
He kept
think I might
getting
have
yellows.
messed this up.
Wow. I mean, he got a yellow card.
Okay. I mean, Tian, you wanna add more detail? Because
And
easily-
and got suspended.
No, he did not get suspended. This is game week 6? Oh yeah,
So
sorry,
game
game
week 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got
So
suspended.
he got a
Yeah,
yellow
yeah.
card and then got suspended. Yeah.
Okay, and I mean, anybody want to try and rob this? This is very robbable.
1 second. 6 points.
Yes. Swing it, Ryan. Swing it.
Oh, and for descent.
Bruno Fernandes.
No.
I don't remember.
Hold on.
Ryan,
Haaland
you
got
get
6
one
points
goal.
as well. But yellow card. Joe Pedro?
No,
Whoa.
I thought
No.
isn't it Jackson?
Yeah, Jackson's the one who got
It's
Yeah.
Jackson. Because
Yeah.
I
Jackson got
had
the
him
fifth
and we
yellow.
couldn't get rid of him because it was like, is he gonna get the yellow?
But there was something else.
else
Oh.
that significantly impacted all of us that you can add to this.
In game week 6.
It's alright. Everyone's already made a guess. So Jackson was not the only one suspended. Malo Gusto as well for that.
Oh,
It's okay. Tian gets
that's
points.
hard.
Whoosh. That's why it's 6 points. Okay. Points.
You got -2, Malagusto.
Yeah.
What
That
was your
really
answer,
goes.
Tien?
The fifth
Oh,
yellow
well,
card.
he got yellow card, fifth yellow card and got suspended.
So he just hold on. He just got 6 points for reading the question.
The challenge in
This is outrageous.
Okay, Rob, go.
You need a VAR for
Finish the meme. 5.
Finish the meme 5. Okay. Wait. I love this one so much.
course.
Oh, no idea.
The reason this is 5 points is because, well, it's going to be very difficult if you open the game week 17 page. It's probably not the way to go about it.
5-pointer.
Pentagon, hexagon, octagon. What's next?
Richarlison.
Whoa. All right. Ryan.
This is game week 17, you said?
Yeah.
No, it can't be Richarlison. 5 points. Oh, wait. Sorry. Oh, no. Yeah. I don't even know at this point. All right, I'm just gonna go Almiron.
Okay.
Oh.
Tian.
God. I don't even know what I'm looking at in game week 17.
Same.
I'll read it. I'll read it. Pentagon, hexagon, octagon.
Richarlison.
I mean, not a bad guess.
Nicholas Jackson.
Titles are gone.
Sorry,
Did he-
can say that again?
The title is gone.
Very close.
Liverpool
I-
drew to
I-
Manchester United here.
I will give Tian 2 points for matching the word because this was the game week where we had to abandon a game.
Yes, we had
Points are gone.
nine games.
Points are
Oh, the
gone.
Solanke points. Yeah, points are gone.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, I'll give Tian 2 points just because he
Damn,
got the
I own
gone
Solanke as
word.
well for that.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah. Because I saw
brilliant.
Solanke auto sub. I was like, why was that? Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know. You wouldn't even get an auto sub. You would not even get an auto sub.
All right, Tiens, hammering us here. We need to go big.
Yeah, go big. All right. It is Robson.
I just did it. That was me.
Oh,
Rob's the one.
It's Ryan.
sorry. Okay, Ryan.
All right. Simple. No, underline stats. 6. Let's go.
Okay.
Holy, good lord.
Jesus, what is this?
Game week what? 2.
Do you have to say
I
who
swear
it
this is
is,
a
or is
Jackson.
it Thierry Henry?
Nah, I'm gonna go and find Jackson first for this one. Wait, did Darwin Nunes have 4? Yes, Darwin. Let me see. How much was that XG? Let's just go. Game week 2.
Okay, Ryan says Ryan is your final answer, Darwin.
No. Wait.
Man, you can't click on every single player in game week 2 and then tell me your
No,
answer,
I don't
man.
need to.
We gotta set a time limit.
Oh, wait. Where the hell is Darwin Nunes? He came off the bench. Oh, yes, he did. What the hell? It doesn't even show me the XG here. SofaScore, you're useless.
This isn't SofaScore, by the way. SofaScore doesn't have post shot XG.
Yeah, I remember that. That's why I was like, fantasy points 13 plus 3. Oh, okay. That makes it a bit more easier. Game week 2, you said, right?
Yeah. I have faith in you,
Wait.
Ryan. Come on. I
I
don't want
got
to give
it.
half points anymore.
I got
Oh,
it.
no, he's got it.
I got
13
If you don't
plus.
get it, Tien's gonna get it.
Oh my god. 13 plus 3. Arsenal.
Come on. Time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Yeah.
Just
I can't
guess.
find it. I'm just going to say, what was the biggest game in that one? There was Arsenal scoring Martinelli. Gabriel?
Alright,
Time's
that's
up.
your guess.
Time's-
Tien.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to
Brian
just say
Mbeumo.
Yes,
Oh,
it is
Mbeumo.
Brian Mbomo.
Oh.
Oh man, Tien's running away with it. Okay.
Oh
Sorry,
my
Rob.
god.
Okay, let me. No, don't go there yet.
Why was
Don't
it
go there
Brian
yet.
Mbeumo? What
'Cause-
game week am I looking at? Oh my god, I'm looking at the wrong game week again. So I typed 2 in my browser and then it autofills. So it just adds like.
Oh dear lord.
Oh,
Tien, you might want to
sense.
donate some points to people. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, it is Tienson.
Okay. What's he say? 5 points.
Okay, let me make sure I'm typing the correct game week. No, Vomit.
Pep.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Pep
Anybody want to rob this?
on,
All right. I'm
Wait,
gonna
did he say
I'm gonna
5
put it
points
out
or is
there.
this 1 point? Lucien,
This is worth 1 point, but this is robbable. You can rob this.
didn't he say 5
Because
points?
all Tien has said is pep.
This is with regards to Phil Foden.
Yeah, missing the game.
yeah,
with,
good.
a, with a poorly
Okay, I'll declare that a
tummy.
rob anymore.
No, that
There
was
is more
it.
to this. There's a reason this.
Oh, it got
this
leaked.
This is when Phil Foden didn't start the last game and then he said he was supposed to be sick.
Rob, you wanna add anything?
I thought he got leaked to start and then he didn't, and then everyone was annoyed about it. No, that's it. I'm done.
I can't hear Rob. Rob, we can't hear you.
Oh no, did he mute himself?
Hello? Hello?
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
there we go.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yes.
Yeah, I thought it was but the Foden stomach thing, I thought that was when they played against Burnley, not against Luton.
there's something on top of this. About what it's talk about, but there's something special.
This is where the hook and like that month.
Everyone's sounding like robots to me.
Oh, can you hear?
Now,
Hello. Hello.
we do.
This is where gaming must instead because we start.
True, it's true.
Okay.
That's why this thing was fitted.
Hold on.
No, he just there. He just muted. He just turned off his.
Hello.
Okay, yes. Rob, you get one go.
I thought it's not Foden, isn't it? Palmer.
Now it's Foden.
Okay, then
definitely
no, nothing
Okay.
to add.
This was the game week that Pep broke the fourth wall and said about leaks, where he broke this news to put off people who knew about leaks.
All the rigs were wrong.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give this to Ryan.
Okay.
Wait. Let's go up.
Sympathy
Whoosh.
points.
It's alright. We'll take.
You need to rush though, Lucien.
Yes, I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay, next. Let's go.
I think we can only do like maybe like 3 more rounds. I don't think we've got time for another.
Just one each, yeah, one more each.
Okay, 1 more
20,
each.
50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, 23
Alright.
questions.
1 more each. Whose turn is
Yeah.
it?
I think Ryan, you picked last, right?
Rob,
No, it was
Robson.
Me?
yeah.
Oh,
That's what he said. 5. What's stopping Man City from going invincible? What's stopping from Man City going invincible?
come on, Rob. This is like a layup for you.
I don't know. Han Hee-chan.
Ryan.
So Wolves beat
Hmm.
City in this one. Hwang Chan.
on, guys.
Hwang
That's
Chan.
what he said.
He Chan said. He Chan. That's what
Tien?
he.
Come on, Tien. I believe in you. Where Tien
Gary
go?
O'Neill.
Oh. It's almost
Nope.
as if I can hear Tien's thoughts.
No idea.
No idea?
Sorry.
Answer is
The
Alright.
Korean guy.
Han Hee-chan, right?
Oh.
it had to be the Korean guy because Pep was the one that said it in his presser first.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Korean guy. But anyway, I'm gonna give this to Rob because he said
Yeah.
Huang first. Okay, Wish. Okay, let's go.
Han Hee-chan.
Zoom out. Whoosh, and we go there. Oh, whoops. Okay, give Rob the 5.
Mighty
Get rid of
8.
that, and let's go.
Alright.
Okay, Wolf. It is Ryan's turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Simple question. 6. Let's get that off the board as well. Can he do it? Game week 15.
I think if you guys understand the format
Arsenal.
of these questions, you make sense of it now.
Aston Villa beat
I
Man
think I know what it
City.
is.
I think I know what it is.
Well, Ryan, you've got to deny Tien somehow.
Hey, I said it first. I think
Can he
Tian's
do
name.
it?
Okay, fine. I mean, yeah. If Ryan doesn't get it, then I'll let
Can
Rob go.
can Unai Emery get Aston Villa Champions League? I don't know.
Okay. Rob.
Isn't this the answer? Huang Hee-chan. Like, yes, he can.
Oh,
Yes, he can.
all right. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you beat me to it.
If you got that bonus question down there, it would have been even better. But I don't think anyone does. But
No.
it's okay. We'll take that. Rob gets the 6. Rob gets the 6.
Yay.
All right, and the final
Comeback
question:
is on. Comeback is
can
on.
Rob beat?
Oi.
I've just,
no, he means like
I've just
10
got,
points.
I just got like 2 correct answers by one guy.
That Korean guy. All right.
Is it Tiansen?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ignore the bottom left. I'll pick another one.
All right. Underline set. Oh, actually, no. Go spot a hole. Five point. Let's go. Give Ryan a chance to beat Rob.
You mean the 5-pointer?
Five
Hang
points.
on,
Yeah.
hang on, brother.
Yep.
Oh. This was Marcus Rashford.
Yeah.
The
Well,
ball went out
did
of
he
play.
haul? Because if you notice here, there's no there's no FPL haul picture.
Yeah.
Hang on.
The answer is a player.
The answer is a player.
Oh, isn't this Pascal Gross always hauls against
Oh
Manchester
my
United?
gosh. Well done, Rob.
Always,
Wow.
both games, and he get like a
Pascal.
massive points in by both of them.
Wow.
I think 10 counts as a nice haul. So
Yeah.
But he did it twice though, didn't he? Did he do it at Old Trafford and at home? Wasn't it both?
Yes, he did get both.
You got a 10-pointer. Yes.
Oh,
Damn. All right, I'm
so
officially
close,
quit.
but so far. Yeah. All right. Are we concluding now? Do I give the prize to Tien?
Yeah, he's clear. He's clear. I was.
All right.
You know
was-
what you can do? No. You know what you can do? You do one final question between Tien and Rob, or for the 5-pointer.
Oh, the bonus
And see whether they
round.
give us-
What's the bonus round? Is that a question? The bonus
Oh
round.
no.
What?
I
Yeah.
for-
So
I
what
forgot to
about
give-
Ryan pick?
No. I
Yeah.
forgot to give Rob the bonus point because he came up with a good answer during the warm up. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so 5-pointer.
That's not
so,
fair.
All right, decided.
That's not
All right,
fair.
let's do this.
All right.
That's
Take
not
the,
fair.
VAR. The VAR
Take-
pulled it back. Okay.
take
Let's
the
go.
underline stats
Oh,
or what
yeah.
happens next? Underline stats. Let's go to
Is
the
it
harder
Tiensen
one.
or is it Rob?
Oh,
Let's go for the harder one. The
don't
underline stats.
go underline stats. I'll tell you what. Yeah, go underline stats, and then the first one to give the correct answer gets the points.
Yeah.
Okay.
So between Rob and
All right.
Tien.
All right, ready, set, go.
Mohamed Salah, game week 10. We need to find the thing that's wrong if it's wrong, right?
Mm.
I can't read. Jesus.
I'm gonna say. Uh,
50 touches.
I'm gonna say blocked shots should be higher. Because is this not the wait, game week 10. Alright, no, never mind. I'm thinking of a different game. I'm thinking of the game week where he had like the most chances like anyone's ever had in a game. But it's not that one.
Mm.
When was that? Was that only actually a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? He had like the most chances like ever in his like Liverpool career.
Okay. I
Well,
think that
this is still a lightning round. You can still snatch this.
the touches are definitely not right.
Historic.
Sorry, Tien, what did you say?
I say it's correct.
You think it's
say it's wrong.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Tien
Correct.
got it clutch. It is
Really?
absolutely correct.
yeah,
Boom boom.
good. It's got it.
Damn.
All right. So, Tien.
Undeniable.
Hold on.
Winning-
Wait. No, it's not correct. It's not
The touches
correct.
were
His
different.
fantasy points, he only scored 8. It's not correct. It's wrong.
Oh, Lucien.
His fantasy points, he scored in game week 10, right?
Yep.
In game week 10, he scored
Scored
8 points. So it's not, if I'm right, it's wrong, not right.
Yeah, he didn't have 50 touches.
But the
looking at
fantasy
a different
points is
game.
wrong. He got 8 fantasy points that week, not
How much
whatever
is
that
there
said.
on this
That
game?
says 20 fantasy points. It wasn't 20.
Yeah, it says
I can't even
15.
see any takes.
It says 15. You're looking at game week 8.
Why does it?
You're looking at game week 8. Let's see game week 8.
Well, Salah has never got 20 points anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, this says 15.
Oh yeah, you have the wrong game week up, Lucien. It's game week 8,
Ugh.
not game week 10. That's why the touches don't match. The touches in game
Well-
week 8 were correct.
Yeah. For me, just the fantasy points is wrong. That's why I said no.
Okay. All right. Well, how shall we
Oh, but the
conclude this?
stats are correct.
Yeah, just from a different game week.
Oh, it's he just gave you a wrong clue.
All right, flip the question. Go for the last other five-pointer question,
Okay, let's go.
and then we'll end it with that.
Yes, let's end it with that. Okay, let's go. One.
What happens
Go.
next?
What happens next?
Oh, bloody hell, I can't even see it.
Oh, game week 18. Why can't you chat? No, I'm joking. that would have been three answers.
I'm not that big of a fan.
Game week 18.
I better double check that this is correct.
No, it's gonna be. I don't know, I'm gonna
Okay,
say
sorry guys.
oh.
Sorry guys. Okay, I better. I'm clarifying this now. It's game week 14, not 18.
Game
It's
week
14.
14.
Yes, 14. Sorry guys. It's game week 14, not 18. Yeah. Okay, good. No player involved here. So yes, at least I know it's correct. Game week 14.
No player
Apologies.
involved.
I mean, sorry, as in like I've not revealed any player, but definitely there's something that happens here.
Game week 14.
Yes. Something extraordinary happens in game week 14 pretty fast.
Was that controversial goal?
Oh, there was a goal scored.
It's someone getting a goal wiped out.
No, I feel like it's a more controversial goal that was given, and
Well, you guys can fight over this. I've got what's this? I've got white blanks over these. I can remove them one by one if you get them right.
unless this was in a game where there was so apart from Sheffield, Burnley scoring 5, Liverpool had a 4-3. Which
No, because the
Salah having
meme is like it's a goal, and then they're gonna rule out the goal. That's why he's happy there's a goal, and then oh no, like something takes away that goal.
I just need details. If anybody can give me relevant details, I'll give points.
I don't remember this.
Is this like everyone's scoring except Salah?
Nope.
I'm not
Did
too
Spurs have anything that was turned off? Something that was ruled out? No. Something that was given away.
This suspense is killing me.
TAA.
I just need one
goal.
guess, guys. Sorry?
TAA. Goal.
TA? Alright, that's your guess. And Rob?
Wait a minute. Let me look at the. Is this going to be a? I know what it is. Oh no, I don't. Damn it! I thought it was like a goalkeeper
Watkins?
assist.
Ryan, what were you saying?
Watkins?
No, it's not Watkins.
Oh, god damn it.
It's
Rob, you
something.
get this one guess.
It's something good happens. And the meme for this is it's something
Yeah,
good
of course,
happens,
of course
then
something good happens.
something bad happens.
Yes, exactly.
Cole Palmer.
Nope.
Oh my
Lord.
goodness, something bad.
I'm just waiting for Rob to make one guess and I'll reveal the answer.
Oh wait. So this is the City Spurs game, right? Anyone scored an own goal? Who scored an own goal?
Oh,
Assuming Son scored an own
Son
goal.
own goal against Manchester City.
Yeah.
So it's goal and it's Son, but no, it's an own goal.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Yeah, there
Literally
you
3 minutes later. People had not finished celebrating the Sun goal.
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, yes, VAR has officially adjudged Rob to have overstepped in. Wait,
That was Ryan's
Oh,
point.
one.
I know. It was
Fine,
my
fine.
point.
No, he was a big help with saying which game it was.
okay. Then we shall declare Tian the de facto winner. And yeah, sorry, one day I'll make the bonus round. But yes, Rob, you win. Rob, you and Ryan can share a winner. Sorry, Tian, you win a car. And this car is from Game Week 2 called the Onana Bill.
Yeah.
Yes, because that is exactly what he looked like before he conceded against Awoni.
Let's hope. Let's hope he's not like that in the cup final.
Yeah. You still got that left, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Alright.
and that concludes
Nice.
that concludes our quiz. So congratulations, Tian, you win a new car with driver.
Yay. Nice work,
Thank you,
Lucien.
Lucien.
It's a good little quiz, that. Hard.
Oh,
Difficult.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
rest are yeah.
I'm
The
trying to
rest
get
are
into
just
the mind of Lucien.
Yeah.
you guys have to see the rest of it, man. It gets crazy. Like, yeah.
But,
I
Yeah, particularly
this
hard
one
when
I
had
was hoping somebody would pick this.
You punch him in the face.
No, you put Vaseline on your gloves.
That's
Only
so
the Man United
weird.
fans would remember.
That's so weird.
Only the Man United fans will know this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. It's okay. We'll get there. I'll share this file because this is quite
Alright.
ridiculous.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, guys.
Yeah, so that's it. We will be gone till pre-season, I guess, if we're back next year. See, hopefully there'll be some changes and stuff to the game. That'd be great, really. So that's it for another season. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye.
See you later.